this is Brian from Wanderer Arts and Adventures. If you're new to this channel, everybody knows me as pretty much an art guy. Usually paint, draw, do other little things and stuff like that, make crafts and stuff. But I wanted to show all you that not just an artist, I do have a full-time job and I do have other hobbies. And one of my hobbies is Jeeping. Done a lot of off-road stuff. This is my 4th Jeep. This is a 08 JK. It's on a 3-inch lift. It's actually a JKU lift, a 4-door. Gives it a little bit of extra height. But anyway, this thing was stock when I got it. I got it about 2 years ago, and you can tell the hood and everything because of where I live right now on the beach. It's starting to get a little eroded and stuff, which I'm about to get a new one, aftermarket, that allow it to cool off and all that. Anyway, guys, this is a 2008 JK Sahara 2-door. Got a 9,500 pound Smittybilt winch on it. I've got the little pod lights and stuff like that. All Smittybilt XRC bumpers. Got the factory aftermarket flares and inserts and stuff like that. Sitting on a 3-inch lift with 35s and 17-inch wheels. And I know you're thinking, oh, you probably need to wash that, but if you're a true Jeeper, you don't care about the mud. But anyway, I got this 08 about 2 years ago. I was going through cancer and stuff, and it was pretty much stock. Had the old plastic fender flares and bumpers and everything on it. Didn't have a lift on it. But it's I put it to use. I think I got it with about 83,000 on it. I'm about to turn 200,000 on this thing. Yeah, I got stickers all over it. Some of you might know that one right there. Of course, where I'm at, the Gulf Trail 16 from Windrock Park. But you can see I go a little bit everywhere. I like to ride. Even got sponsorships from other YouTube channels. But anyway, this is my little get around. And I took the factory running boards off of it. I've got the aftermarket rock sliders, steps, whatever you want to call them. Here's one of the clubs I've done a little wheeling with and stuff, but just wanted to show you all this thing, and I'll show you a couple other pictures, some other Jeeps that I've had, maybe places I've been. I don't really have a video per se because I just have got this GoPro. And normally if we're riding, my wife is gripping onto the dash too hard to even try to record anything. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll have some videos. And I also have some trail badges, some of the places we've been. Windrock Park, I still got to get one more badge for there. And then I got a couple others that I hadn't even put on yet. But that's part of the Jeep Badge of Honor system. And you could log in and go check out trails all over the country and everything. And once you make it through those trails, they'll send you a badge in the mail and stuff. A lot of people put them badges on their Jeep. I've seen some Jeeps that have got them all the way over this whole panel. But also, yeah, it's getting a little weather from being here on the beach and stuff. And I know some of y'all out there that are really big Jeep enthusiasts thinking, well, where y'all ride on the beach? You know, we got this one place called Vortex Springs up north of us in Ponce de Leon, and it's a little bit different terrain up there. It's nothing like in the North Georgia mountains or Tennessee or anything like that. So you know, we go up there and hit that every now and then, and it's got some ravines, washouts, and twists and turns, and you know, you get some flex out of it. Which the other day, speaking of flex, I got to replace my quick disconnect. Wound up bending that, and no, I wasn't wheeling. That was tumble trash out in the middle of the road. Got caught up in there and snapped it. But anyway, like I said, if y'all guys don't know me, or just I don't know, think that I'm just a regular boring art guy, you know, I'm into this stuff. You know, it's an adrenaline rush. I've always loved going Jeeping, and like I said, this is my 4th one. So I've had, like, my first one was a 99 Cherokee Limited, lifted up on 35s and stuff. My first Wrangler was a 97 TJ, which I pretty much left it stock. I never did anything to it. My next one was a 95 YJ, which was sitting on 37s, and but the downfall of that one, it had a 4-cylinder in it. And you know, most of you, if you know the difference between a TJ and a YJ, TJ has the traditional coilovers and all that stuff. The YJ, when they came out with those, they went to a square headlight, and they went to leaf springs on those, kind of like old CJ or something like that. But anyway, and this 08 is probably my newest, which I swore I'd never get one, because Jeep, you know, started making everything plastic. The grills are plastic on these things. The fender wells or flares and all that stuff were made of plastic. You know, now I've replaced everything pretty much with all steel on this thing. But, you know, the traditional TJ had a metal fender flare with the actual plastic flare that came out on it. But these, I think 06 was the last year they made the TJ, and then they started coming out with these JKs. And you know, it's took me a minute to get used to it, but I mean, this little booger will do just about anything I want it to. Yeah, and on the inside, I've got, you know, all the grab bar handles and all that stuff. This one is an automatic, which, you know, I can drive a stick, and all my other Jeeps were stick shifts, but this one, as far as wheeling and climbing, I mean, it's a breeze, you know, where everybody's got to start out low and shift and all that stuff. This thing will creep right up anything. You know, when I took it to Windrock up in Oliver Springs, Tennessee, I mean, it was just the only time I had to have a winch on me and a strap is because I about went off a cliff. Got caught up in a rut, and it slid my rear end around, and not to mention I had probably a couple of 100 pounds of tools and stuff like that in the back. So anyway, good friend of mine, Steve, and some others helped keep me from going on a downhill slide about 1,000 feet. But other than that, I mean, this thing made it. You know, went through Nemo Tunnel, went through some other places. You know, I've done 5313 Park back in North Georgia, and got a lot of other places that I'm wanting to go pretty soon. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this, and I've got pictures that I'll be adding to this video, some of the places I've been and stuff. So I'll leave those with you and let y'all watch them. And if y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and tell all your friends, share and everything. But make sure you smash that like button too. But I'm going to be getting back into this. You know, it's winter time right now here in Northwest Florida, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks I will be on some trails up in North Georgia. So y'all stay tuned, and this is going to be an addition to my adventure part of Wonder Arts and Adventures. Y'all have a good day.